Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I'm going to be doing my manga haul for January, February, and March of 2019. I got, I believe, 8 volumes of manga here, and then a few other things. So let's just get into it. I'm going to start with a new series I picked up, like always. And the first one we got here is Dragon Quest Monsters Plus Volume 1. Not a big Dragon Quest guy, really. I played Dragon Quest 9 on the DS, and then a long time ago, when I got my first computer, I downloaded emulators and things, and I played the first Dragon Quest Monsters a little bit. I don't think I got very far. I don't remember much of it anyway. But I picked this up because I thought it would be fun, and it reminds me a lot of sort of Pokemon manga, which isn't really a surprise because the idea is pretty much the same. Kid goes around collecting monsters to fight. And it was pretty good. And I think it's only 5 volumes, so I'll probably stick around with this one, pick up the whole thing. The next new series I picked up was Yankees, Volume 1. This is a weird one. It is a delinquent manga, but about cats, about stray cats, but they're personified as people. So the cat on the cover is the main character, but most of the time we see him as the human behind him, except occasionally they'll show the cats doing the things that the humans are doing. Like there's one panel where one of the guys is like has his hand up against the wall leaning on it, and then it just shows a cat doing that, and that's kind of silly. But yeah, sort of a standard delinquent manga so far. New kid shows up at town, gets into a fight with someone that everyone around thinks is really strong, and then sort of easily beats him. And now he's sort of like the boss of the area. And I say standard for delinquent manga, even though I haven't read many. I've only read 2 completely, and I read a third one a little bit. But I just don't read many because they're not fully translated a lot of the time. But yeah, this is a good little manga, and I'll definitely be picking up the next couple volumes. Next one. This is a series that I love. It's one of my favorite anime, and that is Baraka Mom, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I don't know why. I really do. I love the anime, but for some reason I just hadn't picked up the manga yet, and I saw that it was ending or has ended with Volume 18, so I figured this is probably a good time to start picking them up. And because there's so many, I can just sort of pick them up as I want. It's all finished. I don't know if it's finished releasing in English, but it's definitely done in Japan. And I'm so far behind that by the time I finally get to Volume 18, it'll be finished. But yeah, this is a cute little slice of life anime. Oh boy, character names. I'm trying to think of them and I can't remember them, even though I've watched the anime multiple times and I just read these recently. Honda, this guy, is a calligrapher who punched an old man and then got sent away to a little island, or not, I can't remember if it's an island, but a little village. And it's about just sort of slice of life stuff with all the new people he meets, and it's really good. I really like this. And that's all the new series I picked up. Now we got a few that I've been picking up for a while. We got Radiant, Volume 3. Oh, this series. I enjoyed this volume more than Volume 3, or more than Volume 2, I mean. But, I don't know, I'm still not sold on it. The art's good, but the story is just sort of not really doing it for me. I don't know, I might pick up more, I might not. It'll just depend on sort of, I don't know, how many things I'm picking up that month, and if I can pick up an extra one here or there. Maybe I'll keep getting some. But it's definitely not a priority. Next, we got Astra, Lost in Space, Volume 2. I picked up the first volume of this a long time ago, around when it came out. I don't even know when that was. The beginning of last year, so probably a year ago. Just lately I've been sort of in the mood for space adventures, sort of like that. And so I decided to pick this up. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to wait until I get all 5. It's just a short 5-volume series to read through it. And I'll probably reread the first one as well. Next, we have Holy Corpse Rising, Volume 6. Haven't read this one either. This one's almost over, though. Volume 7 is the last volume. So I'm gonna wait and read them both together. I think that comes out in a few months. But that's a shame. I really have enjoyed this series. It's not perfect. I don't know. It won't blow you away, but it's fun. And it's sort of sad to see it end at 7. I'm just hoping that it wraps up well and it doesn't get like a rushed, half-assed ending. But it was sort of like how last volume was. I can't even remember if I knew it had ended then, but it was obvious it was wrapping up. So yeah. Next, we have Levu Omnibus, Volume 11 and 12. Haven't read this either. I'm behind on this. I do like this manga, though. It's just fun harem manga. Almost dropped it. Let's see. We got the ghost girl here on the cover. You can see that. And then we got female Rito. And then the rich girl. So yeah. Really enjoyed that series, but I'm way behind. And that's all the manga I have. I do have a light novel here. And that is In Another World with My Smartphone, Volume 1. A long time ago, I read the translations of the web novel for this and really enjoyed it. I watched the anime and really enjoyed that. I even bought the first 2 volumes on my Kindle because they were on sale. Or I think it might have even been before I had my Kindle, and just never read them. But now J Novel Club is releasing them in print, and so maybe I'll pick one up here and there. This is just a really silly series. A lot of isekai series are really silly, but this one, I don't know, this one just really does it for me. It's just calm, relaxed. It's something that you can just sort of, like after a hard day, you can just sit down and read and just sort of smile. It's a good series. Yeah, and that's all the light novels I got. Just one this few months. Now I got a few movies. First one, Valerian. I said it with Astra Lost in Space Volume 2. I was just looking for like a fun space adventure movie. This one wasn't really that. It could have been like the first 2 bits. The first bit where we're on like the beach planet with all the weird aliens, and then the second part of the movie where we're in like the desert planet where you put on VR glasses and then you're in like a weird city. Like that was cool, but like most of the movie took place in like a space station, and while there was a lot of each part of it seemed different and stuff, I don't know. Just didn't really do it for me. It was fine though, I guess. Next movie. Small Soldiers. Haven't watched this. Whoa. Haven't watched this. Watched it a long time ago. I loved this movie growing up. I had an Archer. I had a whole bunch of little toys, but I had like the full-size Archer. Yeah, this is just I say it's a really good movie. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a long time. But I remember enjoying it a lot. And so I picked it up because it was like $4 or something. And I'll get around to watching it eventually. So yeah. And the last movie I got here is Addams Family. Well, you can't see shit, can you? Addams Family Values. This is both movies. The first one was on Netflix, and I was just, one night, I couldn't sleep. And so I'm just like, okay, I'll just put on a movie or something. And I watched the first Addams Family movie. But the second one wasn't on Netflix, so I bought this. It was also like $5 or something. Picked it up, watched them. They're good. They're silly. So yeah. Addams Family. And now I got a couple of games. And then we'll wrap this up. Well, I'll show both of them together because they're connected. First one. Digimon World Next Order. I just realized you can't see shit, but I'm not filming this again. So this will have to do. Digimon World Next Order, and Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth, Hackers, Memories. It's a long title. I played a little bit of Next Order. Well, first of all, I don't have a PS4. But I saw that Cyber Sleuth got taken off the PlayStation Store, like digital. And I have the first Cyber Sleuth on Vita. I downloaded it. And I don't know if they're still down. I don't know if that was true. I just saw that they were getting taken down, and I'm like, nope, I gotta buy these while I can. Both were like $15 each. They weren't very expensive. Next Order I played a bit of, probably about 15, 20 hours, and I've had a lot of fun with it. I just haven't had the time to play it lately. It's a Digimon World game. Finally, they're back. I know what was it, PSP game. They went back to the formula of the first Digimon World game. But I didn't really play that. I played like a couple hours on my PSP, but that's it. But it's a lot of fun. You got 2 Digimon this time, which is okay. It's different. Spice it up a little. I enjoyed it. I really should get around to playing it again. Hacker's Memory, I haven't touched at all. I platinumed the first Cyber Sleuth and enjoyed it a lot, even though it took me a couple years to get there. So I don't really have much to say about that, but more Digimon games is good. There was a period there where we weren't getting any, and I'm glad we're getting some again, because I really love Digimon. But yeah, that's going to do it. Not a whole, well, I guess this is quite a bit. But yeah, not too much this month, or these few months. But hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a few months with some more stuff.